Hopefully he's just got a wee bit of a stutter there. I don't know. My internet's doing fucking weird shit. Yeah, towing. Still a bit dog shit.
Hello, Connor.
Hey, just a quick one. The hangy van's
Huh?
still the surfer rat? Or the surfer?
What about it?
I got
Oh, the
weed
hanging. Yeah,
seeds.
yeah.
No worries. I'll put it in the surfer then.
Sounds good. Yeah, it took me a minute.
No worries. Cheers now, boy.
Boing.
Right, parking. God damn it, this is gonna break its stuff. No, my. Yeah, we got struck down there by the tow gods. So it's one of the surfers, which I think is. I can hear someone walking. It's just a local. So this is the thing. Connor doesn't have keys to anything, but he has access to everything that can be pulled out. We're just looking for the surfer stuff. I wish I could surf through or like search through this easier. I see one surfer there. Not that one. It is that one. Two seconds. Need lifts. Need lift somewhere, Faye? No, that's Charlie. My bad. Hats.
You're fine. Yeah. No, that's okay. I'm just grabbing my car whenever you're done.
Hey, this person's. You know you can park in any of the spots, or you don't need to park in this specific spot unless you've got an overloaded vehicle.
Out. I'm gonna park this and then I'm pulling out Winston's car.
Ah, fair.
How are you?
Farming. Fucking around.
Yeah.
I vaguely recognized you with the hat, and then I was like, "Is it? Is it not?" I'm just going to err on the side of caution.
You're fine. Okay, let me just grab this really quick. I've got a fucking meeting to go to.
Fun.
I was just about to go to bed. Ugh, and then they're like, "Oh, surprise meeting," and I'm just like, "Well, fuck me, I guess."
Enjoy your meeting. Stay safe. We're just gonna drive this down now, so we're not running around not on a fucking four-door. Yeah, towing's a bit meh still. We had some fun tow interactions. There was we were towing a person's clearly stolen car from the bank, and we put the hook on it, and they were like, "Well, I can't drive off now because you put the hook on it. So can you take that off?" I was like, "Nah, you can give me $50." So that was funny. kind of stuck around here for a bit. Yeah, let's make that. She works for Gaby now. Yeah. It's one of those other things where you're like, I just want to talk to people when I'm in the tow truck. I get a funny interaction at the yard today as well. You know, people willing to play into bits and stuff. Just always good. We are getting rid of at least 2 of these phones. That's not what I wanted. Okay, it is muted. Why are you doing the thing then? I don't know. May as well stick that in there, because we're not going to be utilising it anytime soon. There we go. We got everything else here. Chill here. What the crack is. That's Ada again. It's just like, who the hell was that? Stand on my property. Yeah, don't be spending your money here. I just told Beg the House off for that, but I appreciate the sub. Thanks very much. Enjoy your otter emotes. Another wee while yet. Look at you with your 6-month otter. 6 months, Jesus. Ugh. Time be flying in, so it does. Okay. You quit that now. You quit that. This is not a joke to get more. This is generally you quit that. No, I'm all bricked up. Fucking look now look what you did, Beg the House. Well, you wouldn't take money for the pay sheet or for the Gateway calculator work, so you know it had to be done. Where did he go? Thanks very much for gifting a sub. I don't have this set up in a way that I can see that easy, but so whoever got the sub, Beg the House, give you one. Now you get to have some nice otter emotes. You can spread the pixel otters everywhere you want. Yeah, I appreciate the subs, guys, but just been in here chilling is enough. It gives me someone to talk to, so that I don't sound crazy talking to myself in my house. I don't know where fucking I think he went. It's going alright. We've been out towing. We had some fun interactions at the bank. We had some fun interactions at the lot. The ball has tried to hold us up. Well, look, I'm pretty sure I text. I tried to call Ragnar the last time I was around, and I'm pretty sure I text him. And then we just haven't crossed paths. Yeah, we just didn't cross paths. Well, I'm around this next week. If you're RPing, I'm pretty sure, you know. Yeah, Baller's the version 11, but it was funny. They were good crack about it. Connor got all of their information and then was all like, "Well, you're still gonna have to pay money, to get the car out. But seeing as you have been so nice not to shove the gun in my face, I'm gonna leave and you can talk to um I can't remember what our local's called. Was it Delilah? Something like that. By yourself. So I'm pretty sure that what do you call it? They just stole it out of there because I'm gonna be honest. Connor's attitude to people coming up and shoving a gun in his face for a car, he's like, fuck it, take it, I don't care. Lexi. He's stinky, not smelly. Ew, I thought you got in that
Ew.
car.
No, I need to get food. I'm
You
hungry.
get food.
How are you? Yeah, you hungry? You need food?
I'll take a one-on-one. I've got some stuff on me still though. Lexi, feck off. Stop spending your money here. Appreciate it. Enjoy the Big, you. I have this not set
Who's
up. I don't know
working
who's
up
doing
here?
what. I was towing,
Oh, okay.
and then I came back up here.
Sorry, I needed a brief moment, and then the car that I was in went away, apparently.
No, that's fair.
Oh,
What's going on? What'd you have to run by me?
So like I said, it's not nothing really interesting. Doesn't really change anything. But I did want to tell you, I went to the market yesterday. The one down there in Vespucci. And I was busy buying some. What?
sorry, it's just Faye dishing out, you know,
Oh,
hello thumps to Jason.
oh.
Hey, Faye.
Hey, Faye, how's it going?
He deserved it.
I'm sure he did.
I got cigarettes. I'm happy now.
Anyways, I was buying shit. Diamond and them rocked up. Diamond
Thanks very
asked to
much
speak to
again
me.
for gifting that sub out.
She pretty much said,
Stop spending your money here, though, you
Pretty much
freak.
came to the agreement we're not going to do
Lexi,
anything.
enjoy
with the
your
market, You know,
orders.
so people let them just enjoy themselves. We're not doing that shit here. But the interesting thing was, which, like I said, doesn't really change anything that's been happening because obviously better decisions could have been made on their side and by herself. But she said to me, Sal, can I be honest with you? I really don't want any of this.
Bullshit.
No, I believe.
I was like, well, you got a funny way of showing it.
I believe that she doesn't want any of this because she's lost all of her supporting groups, her best friends, and her girlfriend over it. I believe that
Yeah.
she doesn't want it. I believe that.
Yeah, there was a strong sound of resignation in her voice, and she was talking about burning bridges and shit. So
Yeah, I mean, she has burnt a bridge and left herself on the side with a bunch of kids who shout SpongeBob quotes before shooting people. So, you know, I would probably be
Yes.
reserved if I were her too.
Valen, is she not the leader of her own fucking group though? Like, if she doesn't want it, why is it happening?
Great question. One that we can discuss at church once we give
Shoot.
everyone like full
Yep.
details and kind of ask questions and see if anybody has reservations and etc.
Sorry.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm disagreeing. We've been a little lower on numbers, a little weaker over the last little couple of days, but you know we can turn that around. So it is what it is.
Honestly, that's fair.
Yeah, they are next to each other. Yeah, I definitely didn't mistake you for Charlie earlier on, Faye. Definitely didn't do that based on baseball hat ID. Oh, like.
Wow.
I said I didn't do it.
You can come over here, lover. It's nothing super private.
Hey,
Hi.
I have news.
Okay.
Oh,
I wasn't told to keep this a secret, so I'm gonna put it on blast. In Check's Watch, 30 minutes. The real estate agents like statewide, so all of them are going to get together and have a meeting about everything. And then Sean told me afterwards we should be good to go. So
Oh, good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh.
Good. Everybody keep.
property
Sorry.
hunting after church tomorrow.
yeah, I told him that's probably don't do it on Christmas Eve, like, you know, because I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be busy. And he
thousands.
was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So that's what we're talking about, and then we should be good. Fingers crossed.
God, my brother is so smart. I'm so glad he thought of that.
I know, right?
All by himself with no help from his big sister.
Uh-huh.
Good. People can buy houses and move out of the hotel so I can stop sleeping in my truck.
Thank God I can get a hotel room after sleeping in the fucking derelict building. That's the hotel festival. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure we could have
Oh,
got
yes,
you an
I can
RV
sort
or
out
something,
those.
Jason.
In other news, if you do buy a house, which I think is only you two here, let me know if you want it
Okay.
decorated. Promo.
You will do.
Hashtag promo, hashtag 15% off or some shit.
Yeah, hashtag
Oh,
like
oh,
I'll do a
oh,
little
oh,
discount
oh.
for people in Osiris. Smile. And maybe Polito. It depends on the person, TBH. I make my own fucking rules.
Hell
Vibe
yeah.
charging. I do that all the time with Toe, and it's
Yeah,
great.
vibe check. I'm vibe checking people.
Honestly, fair.
If you're a
You
government
fail,
employee,
that's a
though-
2K Toe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If anybody has a room, I'll pay money. Because I can't afford to fucking buy a house.
Jimmer and I, we gotta talk about our other house, baby, and figure out what the fuck we're gonna do with that one.
Yeah, we actually, Charlie, we may have a house that, or at least a garage that you could save up for very financially responsibly.
Well, I have a $10,000 fine I have to pay first, and I gotta make more money, so.
Yeah,
Could also
Our-
rent it.
yeah, our original buying price for that house was low enough that the rental cost would not be super high. So
You
Yeah,
know,
we'll see what happens.
we could always just rent it out.
it also depends. We also need to talk about whether we even want to keep the Toledo hotel once we have a house. So
Hmm.
Gonna have to steam clean the shit out of it and take all the cameras down, but I'm sure it'll be all right.
yeah, and all the
Think-
skulls. I have a lot of skulls in there.
Mm-hmm.
Once we buy the house, baby, I'll move a couch in there really quickly, and then we'll talk about it. We'll sit down in our very nice new house and talk
Uh-huh.
about it.
Kenny was gonna give me this room, but I need some ultraviolet light to like make sure every stain is clean.
I wouldn't take an ultraviolet light into their house if you paid me.
Yeah, you're gonna want
you
to
looking
power
for
wash it before you
ghosts?
take that in there.
I think power wash is gonna cut it. I might need some WD-40, like
Mhm.
a lot of like what's those industrial bleaches they got, like you know, you put in bathtubs to like you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Bunch of horny
Yeah.
fuckers in this town. I don't even want to imagine.
Yeah, most of those
What's
motel
that?
rooms would just be glowing. Just wear sunglasses.
Yep. Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even care about that. I wouldn't. Whatever room Simons was living in, I wouldn't live in there.
Like I always canceling headphones, so being around people that fuck doesn't bother me. But yeah, the juices, no thank you.
Oh, that's
To
charming.
be fair though, all those hotel rooms are just gross. Like they're gross as fuck.
We
Not
were
even
moist
like with
before
the
we got there.
douches. It was bad before, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, true.
Oh, what,
What
fresh
the
hell is
fuck?
that?
Maybe we are like Derry.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, you meant Derry in America. I meant Derry at home. Yeah, that's a lorry. Huh.
Tusk, tusk.
The Gayest Bay.
Hi. Can you guys like change the colors of cars, like wraps or whatever?
Can't do wraps, but I can't change your paint. Do you tints? Do you
Wow.
underglow?
The tint?
Yeah, tints of your window. You make the window tint darker. It is war.
No.
They're attacking. No, as in,
No.
we can do the paints on your car, I can make your windows darker, and I can put neons in the bottom of it.
Oh. Okay, we'll be there soon.
Fucker took out 2 gas pumps.
No worries. See you in a wee bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye. Okay, I had a creepy call there from someone who's coming up to get paints, but he was all like,
Yeah.
see you in a bit. So, maybe we don't all be standing in Gay Bay. That's not a number that I know.
Wait, what?
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, ending in 2848.
2848.
Yes. The other is ready to deploy.
Nope.
Your phone number ended in 2848,
Hi.
Charlie? Your phone number ended in 2848?
No. 0580 is the last 4 digits of my number.
That's fine. No, we just got someone coming up for paints, but they were sketchy about it. Getting on like they didn't know what a tent was.
Sal, I never did thank you.
I love how he tells them maybe don't be standing in the middle of the fucking place, and they're just all stood there anyway. Otter's ready for war. I drew this war helmet as a bit of a joke, and then we were in a war. It's like, right, well, war helmet comes out.
So, like, if the thing doesn't... Are you guys going to buy a house?
Yes, we're planning to buy
I could think about changing them into emotes. They're pretty easy to do.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, 102 Paleto Boulevard. So, one more
Is that
info.
it? 102? Oh, okay.
If the house
Yeah,
thing
I
doesn't
think it
work out-
is.
if the Gemma house thing doesn't work out, y'all want a roommate? I'll pay money.
Sure. I'm sure we could put you up somewhere. You got them noise cancelling headphones, may as well put them to good use.
Yeah, not worries.
I was literally just about to say you might just need that.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I've got that. I'm good. So, like, I sleep in the parking lot of the hotel room sometimes. They come in handy because fuckers have been noisy even, like, in the parking lot. So, I'm good. I spent a lot of extra money. I, like, ordered from Amazon. I
That is
spent, like,
not
extra
dead.
money for, like, the extra thick noise canceling headphones because I know.
Oh, you're gonna need that.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're gonna need that shit.
I'm good. I'm
Oh,
I'm
well,
set,
he can't be
so
played
I don't
anymore
hear a
because,
damn thing.
what do you call
Sounds
it?
like we're good to go then.
Hell yeah.
There was a limited number of PEDs that the animal
Well,
players
there's a
were
reason
allowed.
why I spent the extra money because. Yeah.
And unfortunately Finn didn't make the cut, so the RP of it is he stays in
Oh no,
well, he's currently staying with Sal down the south side.
a lockbox in my truck. Nation, so ain't nobody gonna steal that shit.
fair.
Yeah, he had to cut like 4
Connor.
dogs.
There's trouble
Hello.
if I ever saw it.
Ivy said apparently I'm hired, or talk to you or whoever to get
If you drive to it,
brought
if you drive
along.
to it, I'll,
All right, let's go inside so we're not stood right in the parking lot while I'm on my phone.
I'll give you keys whenever it's on.
Yeah, we don't have to do it like all right now because I know we got stuff going on soon. But
Yeah, well, think about it this way: if I don't do it now, I'll forget. What's your state ID?
Damn it, I knew I forgot something.
21760. Yeah, 21760.
There you
21760.
go. You should have that now. I don't know who that is. I'm going to delete it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I think these are the people coming for paints. So yourself for paints?
You're talking to me or them?
Hey.
No, talking to the guy that drove in, Cyrus. Are you looking paints?
Yeah, I need. Yeah, where? It's not here, is it? Like here. I mean this bay.
No, it's not. It's not this bay. It's the paint booth bay right there. Cyrus, vengeance aren't that smart.
Yeah.
Hey, fella.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, you just get your little preview computer all plugged in there, and you can select out what you would like. And just come out, give me the ticket. If you want to help your friend with pricing, the pricing for the paints is around here as well. But yeah, we'll get you trained up properly, Cyrus, at some stage.
Yeah, at some stage. But yeah,
At least now you're
Like
on. Jesus Christ.
I've got some history in it. Obviously, used to work down at like a local tuner shop, but this one, obviously, things are a little different. But I'm a quick learner, so you show me once or twice, I'll be able to get it just fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We also hold some part-timer toolboxes, so you know you're not gonna have to buy your own unless you wanna.
All right, cool.
Cop.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, and I was like, why are cops driving around with no plates on? Because these look like UM cars. It's
No.
Hey, I got 4 of those.
Sorry, I
But
thought you were somebody else.
here.
Okay,
Fuck no.
right.
Alright, no crap.
You don't need 4 of them. So all I
know,
need
but
from you.
Actually, I do need 2 of them. Like one for me and one for him. Actually, no.
Okay,
hold on,
but do
you
you
take
know
this
which ones? Because I don't want to charge you on the wrong ticket.
It's all the same.
So you just made 4 of them. Okay, so just give me 2.
Yeah, just took a while for it to be made.
Right, do I give you the
Open
second
everything.
one? Because I've only got 1.
Yeah, just one. Actually, wait. I'll give you another one. Actually, matter of fact, here's another one.
Sir, are you high?
No.
Okay, so are we painting 2 cars or 1 car? That's good.
2 cars.
2.
What are you taking? Okay. Right,
Taking
will
that
we
car
start
and
with...
then this car. Let's start with the white one.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just making sure. Let me see here.
Yeah, for sure.
I take it
Oh,
you're
wait,
only
no,
getting the
you-
paint done?
Yeah, but he needs to get rid of his pearlescent. And change the
Okay.
spins, I think, as well.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
we don't like neon. We don't like. We already have tints, so that's why.
Okay, so
Fuck
your
me,
buddy's
yes.
gonna have to do his own car because he's gonna have to come in
Yeah, I know.
and get the wee ticket to say take off the pearl.
Yeah, I know. You just do it together, and I'll pay for both of them because he's not paying. He doesn't have money.
Well, that's fine.
Right,
You can
good.
sit in and you can generate the ticket, but if you've given me 2 tickets, all right. Well, we'll do it your way, and we'll see if it works for you, buddy. Okay, you're gonna get charged for the parts.
Wait, give me the keys.
Yeah, this is a learning experience for all of us. Give him
Yeah.
give him the
Exactly,
key.
it'll be fine.
Give you
Give
the
me
key.
no. You give me
Yeah.
your key.
Yeah, because I
I
can
have
charge
15K on
whoever
me.
needs to pay for it.
Here you go. I paid for it. Give me the key, dude.
This Miss Piper, can I
Yeah,
help you?
it's in the handoff.
I was gonna say something to you, but I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, I
put
do
it in
that all the
there.
time.
Oh,
It
okay.
normally comes
So
back at
okay,
an
yeah, that's fair
inconvenient
enough.
moment.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Don't you dare punch me.
Sorry.
You can
Fine,
punch
dude.
him, you know, but that might
No,
work
you
out
know,
well for
put
you.
it in the glove box.
Look at it
Why
now.
the fuck is
Look at it
Cassius
now.
here?
Look at it now.
No, no. Try it again. Try it again.
It should be
You
there.
hand it to me. You hand it to me,
Okay.
motherfucker. You
I am
hand
not
it to-
convinced
you
both
hand
of
it
you
to me.
aren't high.
There you go.
I am high.
We are high,
He
dude.
is high. Yeah.
There you go.
We
Fuck.
are high.
He got the keys. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
You gotta
one of
figure
you
it out.
needs to take control of that fucking brain cell and use it, and then you can talk to me. One at a time.
Okay, wait. Make the car black, please.
They want.
I don't know if you can tell me to make your car black, sir. You know.
I don't think you can say that.
I don't
in
know if you can say
2025.
that.
Hi.
We do not can't say that.
What are your names again? Sorry.
Me, I'm Song Lee.
I'm Xiaofeng Li.
I didn't hear any of that. Did you get that? Connor? I
Xiaofeng Li
didn't
and
get
Song
that.
Li.
No.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was GP.
He's
GP, where's
he's
that?
Korean and I'm Chinese.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. This is your labor charge.
What the?
You didn't ask for any, you know, upfronts before you started doing stuff, mate. I told your high
Wait,
friend to go look at the payment board.
There's a payment board? Oh, wait. Stripping per lesson 250.
Maybe we'll keep the pearl on the car.
No, we have money, bro. We are
That's true.
we are drug dealers.
Don't say
It,
that
so-
out loud. What the
it
fuck?
sounds like you're high on your own.
That's
Ah,
true,
fuck it.
that's
I don't
true.
care.
Shh.
I'm not a fucking cop, man. You got any
Yeah.
coke?
Plus, it's hearsay
yeah, we
anyway.
do.
We're the cops, dude.
I mean, no, we don't. Sorry, but
Oh, well,
we can
boo.
have.
I
coke.
fucking wish.
How much you sell a baggie for?
I sell bricks.
That's too much. If I take a break, I'm gonna die. Right. I'm gonna go do your stuff first, and then I'll come be back for goggles. Okay?
Yeah. We both have goggles.
One of you clearly has, you know, a Santa hat, which is or a bag, other defining feature that I would use when you both have goggles.
Oh, so you wouldn't say striped pants or?
Those are not
flannel. What do
striped
you
pants. Those are tartan.
This is
Oh,
flannel.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that's
flannel.
fine.
Yeah.
Look, flannel's a material. Tartan or plaid is the pattern.
Okay,
Alright,
fashion police.
So
Well,
just,
you know,
just so you
Play-Doh
remember,
is for the gays.
I mean, this is gay
That's
bay
fair.
also,
That's
so yeah.
fair.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
just
is
so you
fair.
remember, that's Song Li, I'm Xiaofeng Li, and this is Cassius Li.
What? Where did you get that from?
Okay, you do realize you've given me your state ID, so I could just look you up.
Yeah, that's our names.
That is not my name, but it's their
That
name.
is your
I don't have
name.
a
Your
state
cousin
ID,
seems
the
to
police
disagree
have
with
it.
you, or your
I'm Cassius
your
Lee,
odd one out
yes. What?
twin. Who knows?
You're getting your, you're
What do
getting
you
your
mean?
name changed
No,
again, dude.
He's Korean, I'm Chinese, and he's American.
I'm just white.
Oh, I don't know if you can say that either, sir. I'm gonna come back with the parts,
not
and then
sure
we'll
if
sort
you
out
could
the
say
other
that.
car.
I'm Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus.
No, I do like
He
cock.
does have some Asian in you. I could put some Asian in you.
You know what? Me too.
No, I got a boyfriend. Fucking, what the fuck kind of craziness is going on? What in the absolute crazy was that? Okay, we're an evil otter now. I don't know why. It's like, one at a time and coherently, please. Let's make the otter less. No, do you know what? The otter represents what I experienced in that interaction. Just fucking confusion. I don't care if you're, you know, Cassius Cage and you know, one of them was apparently a bean. I did think it was Prime. The white hair coming in. Line up in 5. Oh god, I gotta do these paints. We'll go up and we'll do these because that's one of them. At least one of them charged, and then I'm pretty sure I've done it all in the first ticket. Yeah, we've been able to grab the paints there for a hot minute, which is much easier than going all the way to the city. I'd have had to say, no, I'm not doing that if it was all the way in the city.
Yeah.
There he goes. Yeah, I don't be down there that often, so it doesn't surprise me.
I have cigarettes. I won't have to kill anybody tonight yet.
Right, Santa, yours is done, and let's get you charged up for the other one.
Sorry? Oh wait, hold on. I'll call you back, Gino Marino. Oh fuck, sorry. Fuck, dude, I'm so sorry. What do you mean I'm an idiot? That's mean.
Alright, one more charge, and then I'm going to run down and get the other paints, because sometimes it fucks around when you get 2 tickets on you.
Yeah,
Oh wait, hold on.
appreciate ya. Should I pull this inside of the paint booth?
Oh my god, I almost hit
Yes,
someone.
please.
Oh my god, I did hit someone.
Oh, you need to hit your twin.
Wait.
The white-haired
what
one.
if we wait? Don't we just need to peel the? Wait, the cars look the same, don't they?
Yeah.
No, this one has a pearlescent.
That's right.
Okay,
That
what
one
if we
also
just
has
strip
a
the
pearlescent.
pearlescent? If I paid the
both
same
do.
amount
Yeah.
and just
It's the
I just
same
paid-
amount. Because
Alright,
we're going to
I'll-
respray it.
we're respraying it, but we're stripping the pearlescent.
Well, the ticket that you've given me is a respray, which is why I
what
asked
if
you
I
to
give you
get a
another
second ticket. Unfortunately, I don't have time.
I'll go get you another ticket.
I think he heard you.
Okay, between the three of you, one of you have got to hold the main brain cell. You can't let him hold it.
I
Hang
mean,
on.
you say that like I'm fucking involved in this. I at
I'm
least
sorry.
have a
Well,
hand in it.
guilty by association. You're breathing the same air as him.
I'm sorry.
Am I?
I got you.
210.
I swear to God, mate.
Take this and,
then I
hold on.
spent, 250k on a shit
Is that,
box.
Right,
to you?
I've got it.
And then take this. Wink, wink.
Whatever.
No, you can't take it. It's your tip.
Yeah, but I've still got to charge you for the fucking.
I know,
pa-
but that's
paint
your
stripping.
tip, dude.
Did you decline the other one?
No, I paid for both of them.
You paid for both of them?
Yeah, just charge me again. I have money. It's okay.
No, that's fine. Let me just double check that went through.
There is customization came out a minute ago. Charge being a minute ago.
Yeah, you just
Oh my
need
God.
one more labor charge.
One more labor.
Does anyone have access?
Oh no, wait, no, it is. I've just been stupid. Give me a second. I'm so confused with what they're doing. Just. I need to get rid of 2 tickets, then get up, then get lined up. The Otter expresses my frustration with these people. They are vengeance, which means they can do this at Limitless. No, because Limitless is a performance shop. Well, never mind. You'd think they'd never touched paints before. I think I might be holding everything up.
Here is your
Sorry, I was using the wall as a brake. I'll do right, like, I don't know what we've ordered. I'll sort it out at a later day. He's given me enough money to cover it anyway. No, I want to pick up the ports. Because when you've more than one ticket on you, it, you know, it fucks around. Lady, please give me the shit that I just asked for.
Oh my god, is that the gayest of gays over there?
It's the gayest of bays, but thank you for noticing.
Oh my god, it's been a while.
Yeah. In a gay hibernation. I don't know. Someone with Caster, so probably someone from Sandy.
I have the tulip, so I have room for extra people who don't. I'm taking pipes with me.
Where did
and
you
I'll
put
have
your
room
car?
for 2 more with me.
It's in the paint booth. I appreciate it, by the way.
No, that's fine.
See, it doesn't have pearlescent on it anymore, I think.
There you go. That she's all sorted. You want to pull it out?
Appreciate it, yeah.
Alright, pull it out, dude.
Yeah, I say that quite often.
I never do.
Ah, nah. That's
Thank
how you
you,
end up
see you
sloppy.
later.
See you later. Where the fuck is Sal? Did I kick Jason out? I can drive my own car.
We're gonna.
No, he was confused. Someone told him to get in when he doesn't know where that is. I don't know who yelled that.
Yeah, sorry. I need 5 to sort out some stuff.
Oh, I don't have plates on this car because the registration's expired. Just letting y'all know.
Charlie, do you want to drive my tulip then? It's a 4-seater.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, he's in. We're right at the back here. The others are just please switching to a 4-seater.
Yeah, give me a second.
Jason, you want to drive? Go get the keys.
I'll drive, but I'll go.
Okay, you drive there. I'll drive back. How's that?
Yeah, gloves
I'll
are in
drive
the,
next
or
week.
keys
I'll
are in the
get
glove
three-
box.
I brought my Phoenix back up here.
When we get there, just put the keys in the glove box.
Okay, we should be all good.
Oh, that's why I always bring the tulip up, just in case we need to do switcheroos and stuff.
Clever.
I kind of figured if you're driving, I could be passenger princessing.
Why not?
Yeah, what's this? I don't know if you heard that, but Connor said he misses this. And, you know, I got something for you after this. Excuse me, guys. Full of the fizz.
I actually can't believe that housing is actually going to be a thing now soon.
I didn't mean
How
to.
long?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been a fucking minute, hasn't it? I don't know how much spare cash you've got, but I've got about 80.
I have 20 something at the moment.
I'm likely going to pull another 80 out of Gaby because I've never paid myself out as the owner.
You haven't paid yourself out yet?
No, I just do myself in commission, same as everyone else.
Sheesh, no. Put so many hours in there.
That's what the back end stuff that the pay would be coming out for.
Fair. Okay.
Well, haven't pulled it out because we haven't needed it. No point in sitting in my bank account. May as well sit in the business and look better.
Listen, I can definitely understand that. Listen, the high digits definitely look more promising. But,
Right, so between the two of us, I've got 160 essentially. And you got 20, you said?
yes, at the moment.
It's 180, so we're probably about 100k short.
100k? Do you know the price? The total?
No, I need to text
No.
a realtor.
Okay. I'm worried how high is it going to be with the other ones jumping so high, but hopefully not too bad. Question mark, smile.
Miss Piper and Miss Knight's jumped 200k, so
I know, Kiki's house is actually like 1 point something million now.
yeah,
Fucking crazy.
pricey. But I want to make sure that we can at least get in for it, so I don't know who we need to talk to about interest things and that again, but it's that house just across from, you know, Gaby. Not the blue one, not the one on the corner. Should be 102, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Okay. I just want to note that down somewhere.
There was a document that was running around for a while.
You know what? You're right. I think I may have it very far down in my documents list. I need to have a look.
You want me to show you your perch, baby?
KB, that was excellent. Now I know the tulip gets up here without upgrades.
Hmm? What was that?
I said, well, that's good to know. The tulip gets up here without upgrades.
Oh, it was slipping and sliding everywhere.
It's like me. It likes to swing its ass out all the time. It's got a
Okay.
counter steer.
That was actually good. I like that.
Yeah, I'm not much of a dancer, but I can throw it back. Sometimes. Right, Lexi, thanks very much. And again, apologies, I didn't mean to burp right into the mic. I thought I was muted. I'm going to very quickly turn off tow alerts. Oh, do you know what? I might have been turning tow alerts on those phones now that I think about it. Right, Mr. Otter, how about we just go back to being Christmassy?
How's everybody's days going?
Hey guys, you come here often?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
been camping in my life. You hooked up with somebody where you're sitting, and then that person got in a car accident right outside.
Mm.
Okay, Dad is on the way and he has not been debriefed on anything that's happened recently, so we're gonna wait for his arrival. In the short term, I will say Polito Housing is probably going to be open within the next couple of hours. Smile.
Also, I've just been told by a realtor that I think if you want a mortgage for a house, you might not have it if you have a felony A and stuff.
Ah,
Oh,
I think
no.
I'm getting information right now. Hold on.
Wait, like you can't get a mortgage at all if you have a felony A?
That is
Okay,
so
do I get to
fucking
become a landlord
stupid.
then?
That is dumb as what?
Wait, guys, hold on. I might be getting. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Good news. Sorry. It just means you're gonna have to pay higher interest. 50% deposit and 50% interest.
oh,
50%
Yes.
interest?
That's
Yes.
so
Oh.
fucking stupid.
It's still stupid.
it's still dumb as hell.
Is that 50% compound interest, like continuing, or is that 50% overall interest? Because those are two different things.
Those are two very different numbers.
Because
That is wild.
If it's a 50% flat rate interest, then okay, sure, that's not horrible. If it's a 50% like compound rolling interest, then that's
It's a
dog
minimum
shit.
interest.
Yeah, let me
apparently.
just go find 500K, and that's if the realtor likes me for a fucking house, and then pay another 500K on top of the fucking million that I'll owe. Because why the fuck not make it impossible to live in this fucking city?
Oh yeah, that's
Fucking Christ.
a lot.
Yeah, it's Dad. Dad was running late, so. Okay, so yeah, amazing. If you've done a felony A, then I guess bend over and fuck yourself.
Oh,
these were the
damn.
targets, yo.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Dwayne.
Hey.
We're talking how we need to pay 50% for a mortgage, and we do because we're felons.
Is there like a time period on that, or is it just like if you've ever done one in the history of your life?
Good night. Yeah. Thanks for hanging.
I'm gonna
I don't know.
He
He
guess
said
ever done.
he said to talk more about it is talk to a loan person.
Thank God I don't need a fucking loan, I guess. Wow. Okay. Let's just jump directly into the big fuck off topic, shall we? I'm going to take my time. I'm going to give as many details as possible, and I'm going to encourage people to ask questions at the end rather than throughout. That way we don't like lose the flow of what has happened, because it's been, as JP and a few other people know, it has been a very fucking busy couple of days. So, on Friday, we were a little Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We were pretty light. We didn't have a lot of people. It's the holidays, shit was happening. Whatever. So it was me, JP, Piper, and Mercy rolling around. I'm gonna put a little asterisk here. If anyone has not spent time with Mercy, please spend time with Mercy. She's got a fucking Senate attitude that, frankly, even rivals her fucking boyfriend's. So I would really like to see people get to know her. Don't
Not
blow
wrong.
me. I'm right.
Oh yeah.
Should we tell Prime? Do you want to tell the group what you refer to her as?
No. I'll make you run a lot.
Okay.
So yeah.
You want to know? I want to know now. Tell me.
Yeah, I do
What the
too.
hell?
And remember, I like her,
Okay,
so if you say
no,
something
no,
bad,
no.
we're gonna have problems.
Yeah.
Wow.
But why does a hang
It's gonna
around
be
get to know
fairly
your road
quiet.
captain, your vice president, your president, your sergeant at arms, your
Yeah.
chaplains, your members? Why do we not get to know?
You know what? Okay, fair boy.
Welcome in, guys. It's OMC Church.
Go ahead.
You go ahead. It's your thing.
What? You're the one who was gonna say it.
Let's go.
All right,
No.
Cyrus, you do what he says.
All right. Well, It has been confirmed that he calls her Pookie Bear.
Okay, that's just disgusting, but not in a bad way. So okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that's just.
Is
I was
that it?
expecting. I was expecting so much more, to be honest.
But it's funny,
French. Yeah,
but
that could have been so much
French.
worse. That's just candy floss, isn't it?
All right. Okay.
Nah, nah, nah,
Alright.
boo, boo.
Yeah, let it be known that Prime has very basic nicknames for his significant others.
French.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have to
get-
send him a
getting into the
text, see if
actual
he's still
plot of
alive.
things. It was just the four of us. We were rolling around. I was getting to know Marcy. We were doing basic jobs, which I still need to split the money for. God damn it. Houses, stores, usual bullshit. A announcement went out on our phones from an encrypted message that I assume was going through the Wool Boulevard application, essentially instructing us that there was a miscommunication. We were under the impression there were 3 vans and we were trying to find one of them. I am now under the impression there were 3 different clues to find one van. We start looking for what we presume are vans, probably overlooking the clues. Smile. KB ends up locating the van because KB, who said she was going to go to bed, saw a mystery and could not resist attempting to solve it. So, KB ends up locating one of the vans on her lonesome while she's on the motorcycle, and she calls it into the 4 of us. We hold the individuals up, we zip tie them, we walk them to the side of the road, and we take the van, expecting that we will find instructions on where to take the van later. Because, again, we thought we were looking for a van. We did not think we were looking for clues to find a van. So
I'll check out.
we drive the van north up Tongva. We drive it off road at JP's suggestion. We park it up under some trees at my suggestion. We're debating about whether or not we want to swap the contents of the van into a different vehicle. We contemplate swapping the contents into a truck. We go and we rent the truck, we come back, and then another encrypted message comes out saying to deliver the van and the contents. Once again, it is unclear where we are to deliver it, so we're just sitting tight waiting for instructions. A third message then goes out saying that the van was acquired, quote, inappropriately, or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what it said, but it basically said we fucked up. It said we didn't get it right. At that time, Piper notices that there are individuals on the ridgeline. There's a black SG7 that's above us, and there are people on foot with guns. I make the call that we're just going to bugger off and fuck off. Piper gets in the van. JP and Marcy get into the Bison that we rented, and I get into the Sultan. At this time, I did not have a gun because I'd given my gun to Mercy because I was the driver, and out of the 4 occupants of the vehicle, only 2 of us had guns. So I'd given my gun to Mercy, so I'm in my Sultan with no gun. Piper is in the van with a gun. JP's driving the car, and Mercy is passenger for him with my gun. So, we start driving. The SG7 comes down, and we immediately recognize that it is members of the Fractured. They have their light blue flags on their faces. And they are saying out of the car, give us the van, give us the fucking van. And they're pointing guns at a bunch of moving vehicles as we're all kind of bumping into each other awkwardly going down a hill. We get onto the road, and I pull up alongside it, and I say to them, are you sure that you want to roll on VQ and OMC like this? Like, are you sure you don't want to just talk about this? At which point, the individual who I'm going to voice ID
Sorry,
as
I don't really
Jason
talk a lot through
Hawthorne
this.
says,
I'm
yes, the
typing.
fuck we do. Now, JP, you said you spoke with someone later, and that may not have been Jason?
No. I
That
thought you said it was Alex, right? Then Alex said no, it wasn't me. It was Jason who said that.
Okay, got you. Okay, so confirmed it was Jason who says this.
Yeah.
Jason then also says, thank God we have the boomstick, implying that they are going to use a fucking rocket launcher on us, which we have heard rumors that they have. So
Apparently that was a joke because I knew he had one, and then apparently he was just trying to troll with me with that one. But again, I don't know. It could that or during that moment it can be taken very seriously.
yeah. We reach the Zancudo Bridge. They attempt to pit the van that Piper is driving. Piper counter pits them. There's a car accident. Their car goes slamming into a wall. Piper's van goes fucking rolling. Then DOMC shows up, and at this point, it's basically been confirmed. DOMC just starts blasting. They don't say a fucking thing. They just show up and start shooting. The Fractured's response to that, rather than shooting DOMC, is to start shooting us. They begin shooting the van and they begin shooting my car. So we are now being shot at by DOMC and the Fractured at the same time entering the tunnel. I say fuck it, and I start ramming into the motorcycle that has DOMC on it as we're approaching Hookies. I just start fucking slamming into their goddamn motorcycle, because fuck you, if you're stupid enough to show up to a rolling gunfight on a motorcycle, then you can become paste on the fucking concrete. Unfortunately, their bike is incapable of being knocked over. It is very solid. But they got the hint and they turned around and they started going back towards the Zancudo tunnel. I have done my job. I have served as a distraction. The van containing Piper has continued and they have turned off onto Cassidy Trail. The Fractured drove to the intersection of Great Ocean Highway and Cassidy Trail, and they were like facing the highway, and I drive past them. They then begin chasing me. It's not one Fractured car, it's two at this stage. They chase me all the way from the Cassidy Trail turnoff to outside of the ski lift, shooting at me the entire time, just constantly pouring bullets into the back of my fucking Sultan. One of the bullets finally clips me in the shoulder, and I'm announcing on radio I am going to go down. My armor is out. Like I don't have a gun. I can't shoot back at them. I have no choice. I'm gonna go down. So for a mile and a half, they shoot at me. And then one of the bullets catches me in the shoulder. The door pops open. I fall out of the car. And I hear Alex White say, I got her, she's down. Which is interesting considering that I was never an active shooting threat to them, but that's fine. JP rolls up, tries to get me out of there. I tell him I'm not under arrest for anything. I haven't done. Oh, well, okay. Worth mentioning. Ty Slaughter also randomly was just happened to be there with my mom in the car.
And Connor just asked
so
for
Ty Slaughter and
for guns
Choi
and
were
coke
in
and stuff.
a police buffalo or whatever. Just happened to be there. JP is getting ready to load me into the car, and I'm like, I'm fine. Like they're not going to arrest me. I haven't even shot. There's nothing to arrest me for. Like just let them treat me or whatever. So he leaves Mercy with me. He loops back around to go help Piper. My understanding is that upon arrival to where Piper was, Fractured had once again shown up and were demanding the van, and DOMC had shown up and were just shooting from above.
Yeah, so I arrived back to Piper with a different car, and basically we were discussing what the fuck to do, realized that this is not even the van, even thinking of just abandoning it and just getting the fuck out of there. That's when Fractured come in, I think Roger and Pilot. We had our guns out,
be wild.
but they were just circling us, and they were like listening to what we were trying to explain to them, like, this isn't even the right van, like, this is not even the van, just get out of here. And they contemplated, and they were, I think, just about to leave when DOMC came. And then just before they came, me and Piper were like, all right, fuck this. We're just going to get out of here. We got in the stratum. We see DOMC right behind us and just started blasting at us as we were like trying to like drive off and just getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, so DMC are just fucking shooting at everybody. I get medical treatment. We end up getting medical treatment for Piper. DOMC ended up getting escorted to the hospital by police at this stage because I guess PD had shown up and everything went to fucking hell in a handbasket for them. I make a phone call to Diamond. Diamond does not pick up. She calls me back about half an hour later. I explain to her that her people have just opened fire on me and Piper in two separate vehicles because of a fucking loot box van job that none of us knew the contents of. She says she will call me back. She does not call me back. She texts me back. She says, would you like to meet? And I say, sure, come to Pluto. At this stage, you know, it has been thrown into question whether or not myself and Piper should have had this meeting by ourselves because we were emotional or hot-headed because we had just been shot. Transparently, my thought process was that this was going to be a leadership meeting. I anticipated it was going to be me, Piper, and Diamond. I did not expect Diamond to then show up with members number 46 and 47 of the Fractured, who I have never met a day in my life. as well as Jason. I thought this was going to be like a one-on-one or a two-on-two meeting, not a show up with a full fucking posse behind you meeting. So we decided that we were going to have the meeting at the Toledo Bank. We put JP and Mercy on a building for Overwatch so that they can watch just in case shit goes sideways, which, spoiler, it does. They show up with Diamond. It is Diamond, Jason Hawthorne, and again, members number 46 and 47 of Fractured. I have no idea who the fuck they are. I will just assign them numbers. Fully masked, hoodies, couldn't tell you who the fuck they were.
We should listen to the church.
The entire conversation was extremely circular from beginning to end. It essentially boiled down to 4 basic points of the first one being Diamond asking what I wanted. The second point was that it was just a job. The third point was it was not personal. And the fourth point was, well, you know, gunfire situations get hectic. We couldn't tell who was shooting. Those were the 4 basic points. And it just kind of went in a circle from there. Because Diamond would ask what I want, and I would say, well, what are you offering? And she would say, well, you know, it was nothing personal, it was just a job. And I would say, well, it felt personal when they chased me for 2 miles and shot me, even though I wasn't shooting back. And she would say, well, it was hectic. And I would say, well, it doesn't seem like it was hectic when there was a 2-minute gap where they were not being shot at and they just kept shooting at me. And she would say, well, what do you want? And then it would circle back to the first point. So finally, the third or fourth time that she said, well, what do you want? I said, I want you to bring Alex and put him on his knees in this parking lot, and I'll shoot him in the back, and then we'll be even. I knew she wasn't going to accept that. However, my hope was that by demanding something ridiculous, she would offer something less ridiculous. All that she said was, well, I'm not going to do that. And I said, okay, well, then what are you offering? And we wound up back in the repetitious cycle of the same 4 points over and over again. Finally, I said, if all that you're going to say is it was a job and it was nothing personal, then this conversation is going to be over. Now, keep in mind, members number 47 of the Fractured were continuously on their phone throughout this entire thing. Appeared to be texting each other. I'm not a cop, so I'm not going to assume they were doing that, but yeah, it looked like it. One of them began armoring up in the middle of the fucking conversation, just sliding fucking plates into his vest while we are talking. Making it very fucking obvious what they intended on doing. And the moment that I said, you know, if you don't have anything other than that to say, then this conversation is over, Diamond said, well, then I guess it's over. And one of them began drawing a gun, at which point I got on the radio and said, well, that's just PG, at which point JP and Mercy started shooting them. Because that was the code phrase that we had agreed upon. Realistically speaking, it was a 2v4, because JP and Mercy were set up at a large enough distance that they would not be technically effective in combat. This is not like a fucking, we weren't trying to fucking ambush them unless we had sniper rifles. This was an Overwatch. JP and Mercy laid a couple shots into them, enough to get them to fuck off and leave. But me and Piper just got gunned down. I threw a Molotov at one of their feet. Spoiler warning, Molotov's not good. Still not good. Basically just, you may as well throw a fucking bottle of baby lotion at them. It's just, it's not effective. I went into ICU that night. I'm assuming JP relayed information to everyone else. I saw there was a text message indicating that, you know, me and Pipers were more than likely going to wind up in intensive care. I wake up the next morning to JJ saying that he had seen members of the Fractured circling the hospital. That they had rolled up on him and like seemed like they were trying to like figure out who he was, but just kind of kept driving. Somebody in the burner chat also indicated that they saw members of the Fractured circling Big Gas about an hour before we started debriefing everyone. So this is skipping to Saturday the 20th. Saturday the 20th, come out of ICU, Fractured are supposedly circling. We have about 3 different meetings debriefing everyone as to exactly what I'm telling you all right now. And one of those meetings is with Heidi Jensen, the leader of the Vespucci Queens. Also, the significant other of Diamond. Her and Diamond were, I guess, together. Heidi says she's going to go have a conversation with Diamond because she wants to hear the other side of things. So she goes off alone to do this, and it is important to underline alone, and not with us, not even with other members of VQ. About an hour later, we get a phone call. Well, Piper gets a phone call from Heidi, saying that she wants me and Piper to come so that we can all have a conversation about what has transpired. We ask if Faye is good to come. Yes, that's fine. You know, this is like a leadership thing, whatever. The meeting location is the top of the Miriam Turner overpass, like the top of the bridge. So we are approaching the situation, assuming someone's gonna fucking die, because it's kind of obvious from the location. We reach the top of the bridge. Heidi says that she has been speaking with Diamond for a significant period of time. She's heard what transpired. And she essentially concludes with the only constant things in her life are the crown. The crown comes first. She says that she's going to give Diamond the only permanent gift that she can give her, and that is death, and then she stabs her. Again, we took no action. You know, to quote Batman from that one movie, I'm not going to kill you, but I certainly don't have to fucking save you either. So, we turn around, we leave, we walk back down the bridge, we come home. We hung out in Polito for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, did circles, did patrols, and then we decided we were going to go do chores. We figured we'll go do some crime, we'll go earn a little bit of money, we'll have a little bit of levity, considering everything that's transpired. JP is invited to come along. However, JP has to go do some like solo chores. Wants to go earn a little bit of ruby, like do some other things. So me, Piper, Heidi, and we grab Mercy. We go to a clothing store when we get a phone call from JP. Piper gets a phone call from JP saying we are being followed. So we immediately put our pants back on. And look out the front, and there is Jason Hawthorne, who is pointing a gun and says, "Y'all thought shit was sweet, didn't you?" And then just starts shooting. So that marks the first official conflict of this. Well, the first like official battle of what we're gonna call this war. We all end up going down inside of that clothing store because I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, that clothing store has bulletproof windows and shelves that are much bigger than you think they are. My pants got snagged on the corner of one of the shelves and I couldn't run past it. Piper could not duck
that's a
for
bit
cover
shit.
behind the fucking shoddy IKEA furniture that they had. It was just a fucking shit show in there. And we kept trying to shoot them through the glass, but it turns out the glass is bulletproof, so it was just a fucking fishbowl. So yeah, I mean, like TLDR, we got fucking clapped in there is what happened. We continue
We have to
rolling
go
around
back
for
to
the
this
rest of
and
the night.
shorten it up.
We have one brush in with them later in the evening. We drive past what is clearly a hunting convoy because they are two separate people and four separate people in two vehicles. There are 2 and 2. They're talking about radio stations, etc. We circle around trying to avoid them. We wound up bumping into them, of all places, on the outskirts of Mirror Park, because I figured if we did a wide circle and came through Mirror Park, they wouldn't expect us to go that way. They chase us from Pillbox, where Jason Hawthorne shouts, "Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick." And then he starts shooting at us with a Tech 9. So that's the kind of guy he is. The only casualty on our side of that entire situation was the tire of my Stratum. The tire of my Stratum sadly perished in combat. But we drove to the top of the Legion Square parking structure. We parked the car. Everybody got out. JP and Mercy held the ramp. Piper was circling around to where the ladder was, and I was holding the back of the ramp. We put one of them down, but for some fucking reason, Air 1 was there within like 20 fucking seconds. It was crazy. Like, I think it was 3 cop cars, at least 2 cop cars, and Air 1 were on top of us by the time we parked the car and shot one of them. So we make the decision that we're going to get back into the car and fuck off because we do not want to risk PD involvement or PD just fucking shooting everyone involved. So we jump off of the parking structure, we circle back around, we take the long way home, and we swap cars. Cut to last night. There was apparently what was called a ceasefire, but may not have been a ceasefire. There was an agreement not to shoot solo individuals that was made last night. Which was only carrying through the night, question mark, but maybe something that we want to implement as an actual, I don't know, term of this war, as it were. Because, frankly, shooting individual people who are just fixing a car in Benny sounds kind of boring to me. If what we want to do is just roll on Moira every time that she's solo fixing cars, we can do that, but it's, again, not really in the spirit of the conflict. So that's what you missed on Glee, and that is the reason that we are in this conflict currently. I know JJ and JP and KB likely have additional viewpoints that they can offer. And then we can open the floor for questions.
I don't have anything extra. I mean, you pretty much cover everything.
Pretty
I tried to be
condensed
very
version of
thorough.
things.
It's been a long few days.
Yeah.
It's for the sixth time.
Yeah, I mean,
Gemma's had to see it.
No, it was throughout the night for the quote unquote ceasefire, but it was also kind of the morning when I was around. I was doing my shit. Yeah, no, they didn't really do anything when I was by myself.
One additional point that is worth noting is that JP had a one-on-one conversation with Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Who was actually much more reasonable of a fucking human being than any of the other people have been so far, and Alex did essentially admit it was his bad for like opening fire, and he regretted that.
Yeah, so he did say he assumed that OMC shot as well, and in hindsight, it was his bad about it. His whole reasoning of why they shot or why they continue to do it is because they're the new gang and they need to, not be, quote unquote, was it toyed around or be thinking any less of than other gangs. If that makes sense. Again, that's what they're thinking, and I just explained to him if the roles were reversed, we wouldn't be doing that shit to you guys. You got to the game, solved it, and that was fair play. At least if that was our friends, we would not do it. And then another thing is, yeah, he did admit it. He was also kind of pissed off how the meeting went. They think it's definitely an ambush. At least that's what they thought. And he also was annoyed that he wasn't brought to the meeting. I do feel like he should have been brought to the meeting. Maybe he could have explained his side a little bit more better. But that's pretty much it.
Another additional piece of information is that apparently Diamond has approached individuals and said she does not want this conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I-
she's
I-
definitely
uh,
messaged to me.
I would say this somebody that knows Diamond for I don't know almost 2 years now. She can tell you something, and it's just not. It's just a way to gaslight you. She is hurt because obviously she lost love of her life or whatever, maybe question mark. But at the same time, she's gonna tell you something can make you think when that's just her plan. You know.
I believe that there's probably some genuine regret there, considering that
I was
she's
gonna say
lost
the same.
she's lost 3 of her closest gang allies because Red Right Hand is not fucking with her either. They are literally supplying us firearms. So her gang has lost 3 of their closest gang allies. She has personally lost 2 of her best friends, and she has lost her girlfriend. So I would say there's probably some genuine regret there that she is currently experiencing.
I don't feel bad for her at all.
Oh, I don't either.
Just to clarify, do you know Red Right Hand don't mess with them anymore, or are you just assuming?
I am presuming based on the fact that Red Right Hand fucking Santa Claus dropped us 6 guns and said they would bring us more.
I would say maybe it's because they're also because it's also because it's a profit for them in terms of guns. They could be supplying the fracture too. Who knows?
I will also say that whenever I spoke with V directly, we joked about blooding Diamond out of Girls' Night. She said, "Can I come?"
Pretty definitive.
So you know,
May I ask a question?
you may.
Go for it.
So, based on all this information, how did DOMC and the Queens come out of all this? Because it sounds like they're just after us as far as like the fractured are. But where does everything stand with DOMC? Because it sounds like they kind of like
They're the reason.
kick this whole thing off.
My understanding is we're gonna like one thing at a time and we're gonna deal with the OMC next because I think we had other reasons to be pissed at them too.
Yeah, we've got a lot of reasons to be pissed at DOMC. Queens are kind of a weird one because from what I understand, despite the personal relationship between Diamond and Heidi, it sounds like most members of the Fractured just do not like you know that John Hamm gif where he's like, I don't even think about you.
They don't consider VQ as a gang. They say that they're literally not around.
Interesting.
Who the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but I mean, do we know anything about VQ and their stance on it? Like, do they have an opinion? Or they?
I mean, Heidi stabbed Diamond. I think that's a stance.
Yeah,
It's
Heidi stabbed
badass, man.
Diamond and Piper has participated in 3 of these shootouts, so I think VQ as an organization has taken their stance.
They are involved. The question is if the people below those who are taking part of it. That's the question, and we cannot know because they've been taking a little bit of a holiday, which is understandable, obviously. So right now we can only assume it's only Heidi and Piper.
Yeah, I mean, look, transparently speaking, VQ is a very small organization, even when they are big in numbers. On their biggest day, they have about half the number of people we have at church currently. So, this is a small church for us. Smile. So, as to how they come out on this, I think Fractured is primarily targeting the 2 individuals who've already been named, Piper and Heidi. And I do not think that they are strong. They're not considering this a quote-unquote war against VQ because most of them just don't think about VQ. As to DOMC, I would like to put on the table, we have not had a conversation with DOMC yet, which is part of the reason that we have not gone in that direction, but that's, again, we can't really have a conversation with DOMC when we're getting shot once per hour by the Fractured, so...
Also, I think another thing is, was your question also about what Fracture are gonna do with DOMC, Cyrus?
Kinda, yeah. Because I mean, I get it.
I think don't really care because I'm pretty sure Roger was hanging out with them. They're considering it as a job. Whatever happens in job stays in the job. Type beat.
I think I saw yesterday Bree posting something like Mirror Park was dead before, but now it shines bright under the light of diamond or something.
Today.
That was I was like, ugh. Didn't you guys try to take over?
Also, Roman is around more often after the 27th, I think he said. But he's like, yeah, I wanna help. I guess he has his own vendetta since it's this old place anyway.
Alright, I'm just gonna say this, and it's not necessarily about this specific war or conflict or whatever, even though it is something that happened in a specific war or conflict. If we have terms that are like, hey, don't shoot people when there's only one of them, whatever, those are terms, that's different. We should not be calling fucking ceasefires for any reason unless it's a really damn good one, and even then it should be command only. Like, this is a war, not a paintball tournament. Like, unless there are existing terms of don't shoot us when there's only 2 of us, that's just how shit is. Like, we shouldn't be calling ceasefires.
Yeah, can I add to that, please? It irritates the shit out of me that you went to speak with them without even a text message to command at all. Like, I'm sorry, I have respect for chain of command. If I was in that place, I would be text messaging, I would be calling, I would be straight up saying, I'm not going to talk to them until I loop in one member of command.
Yeah, talking to the other side during a war without talking to, like, command first or without, like, a really good reason is questionable in and of itself. That's a whole other subject. But ceasefires are not something that we should be doing without really fucking good reason, such as we're attending a funeral or a wedding, not just because we've got low numbers, unless it's, like I said, part of the war terms.
Completely agree.
All right, my bad. I
Like I
kind
said,
of
this
was.
isn't specifically targeted at you. I'm just bringing it up because it is something that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, yeah,
look,
but
I'm
it is.
gonna
I
play
did it.
devil's
so-
advocate before you feel the need to fully defend yourself. I will say that JP has been one of the few people who has been consistently awake and under pressure and under threat for this for the last 48 hours. So that certainly plays a factor. I will say on the other side of that, JP, you are also one of the few people who has a personal connection for the other side, so that can taint the view of things.
Yeah, that's fair.
We also do not have an official rule about this, which we probably should. Insofar as like how we set the terms of our wars. So that is probably something that we as a club should consider. As to how such rules get set, because to your point, Faye, as like these things should go through command, we should probably vote on that and add it to the charter if that's what we're gonna do.
That'll be a good thing.
Yeah, that's my bad
Get
on making the call.
basic
I
war
was trying to, I
terms
guess,
set.
take initiative and. I
feel
guess
like
since
that's
no
just kind
one
of the
was
common
around.
sense thing, and not everything needs to be the charter. The charter is going to be a million years long. Honestly.
It doesn't always have to be written down.
Okay, guys, I'm just saying, like, no one was around, and I didn't want to. I guess, yeah. In hindsight, I could have texted, but I was also just trying to, at least, whoever the people were around.
There were people around. There was at least 4. I don't know if that's including
No,
yourself
there
or not
was-
including
there was-
yourself.
there-
I
there was
talked to
me,
people that were
Corbin.
around when there was supposedly no one around, JP. There were people
Faye,
around.
no one checkmarked it. Then.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to fight about this. This is not worth fighting about. KB, what do you want?
I was gonna say I gotta take a 30-minute nap.
All
right, go.
You're good.
I'm not fighting you about it, but I'm just saying that.
I'd like to hear JP real quick on this. JP, did you know if there were people around?
No, there was Sal around apparently, and I didn't know because he didn't put a check mark, which is fair because he was just trying to quickly do something. And
The
then
devil's
Corbin was
advocate, you didn't put a check mark
Probably
either.
KB. She said she was
No,
gonna
I
take a
didn't
30-minute
either.
nap.
That's fair. That is also fair. I didn't put it either. That's my bad on that.
Just keep an eye out.
But
just
there
in
was
case.
not 4 people around as far as I was aware of. It was only Corbin and me and Mercy.
All right, if we're going to turn this into full-on Inquisition, did you talk to anybody else in the club before you talked to the fractured?
No, that is again. I guess
Okay.
that's my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to have this kind of conversation, not in front of the whole group, but
You know, we live, we learn. Let's not try to put him on the spot of everything.
what I was trying to do was
It's
not put him
no,
on
for
the
the
spot.
let's just
she wasn't.
next time, for future conflicts, if that happens, just let command handle it. That's it.
Well, the only thing that I was saying by speaking up is anybody just text command. It should be common knowledge. They're command to make a judgment call just and you're feeling under pressure. If I was in your shoes, I still would have gotten a hold of somebody in command. I'm sorry, but I guess different people.
That's my bad for that.
Yeah,
I admitted it.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I said that's the only thing that irritated me was command wasn't involved. So.
As much as I do agree with that, if command is not around and no one does respond in the future, know that if you are patched, you are trusted. Those kind of things. I don't want this to be a moment to deter anybody from making a call like that, especially if you are in the moment.
Make a call, no,
none of us are around.
To be fair, he did own it.
But just a little courtesy knock doesn't hurt. It's at least nice to be informed. Let's move on from this so we can get away and move to the next subject. I mean, we stay on subject. The next thing here.
I just wanted to ask my question. You first.
Yes. Yeah.
If it's about that, you can ask it because I was.
Oh, it's okay. You go first.
Switch it. I was gonna switch it, but
Oh, do I have permission to go burn down Mirror Park?
Not the whole place. They're just about to open the housing market.
Specific parts of Mirror Park?
Probably the compound.
Sweet.
Which
Thank
should
you.
be very flammable, so.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
there's a lot of tankers and cars.
Perfect. That's all I
have a
need.
question. You were around. What was the quick thing you were doing? You don't have to if it's personal. Don't worry. I was just curious.
Me? Oh, I
No,
honestly was.
Sal.
Oh.
Sal.
There's apparently a car that is approaching.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Corbin.
yeah, we were going to planning to go to the Christmas market. It's supposed to
Okay.
be a date night, yeah. So we're sort of hopping over there quickly, but that turned into a whole long thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can I also say one thing real quick? I'm not going back into it, but the only reason I did call the other side is because Diamond brought Sal to one side on a one-on-one, and said we're not gonna do anything, if you're alone.
Okay.
So she reached out first. I just want to say that. Okay, I just wanted to clarify it with her, and that's why I called her. I didn't specifically itself make the call. It came from her, and then I went to call it as well.
I would be blunt. Again, like, as patches, y'all have autonomy, but there is also chain of command for a reason. Like, we have command for a reason. We have high command for a reason. As patches, yeah, you can do most anything. Talking to the leader of an opposing gang during a gang war, probably not one of the things you should be doing. Again, unless it's very dire. I get why you did what you did. I am not currently mad at you for doing what you did. I'm just saying you have autonomy, but use your brains.
Okay, let's not spin tires on this particular point. Communication bad, could have been better. Decision not so bad, could probably be a term of war. So, Connor.
Yeah, just a quick point on the car that was spinning big gas. It wasn't the fracture, it was just Mercy in a blacked out car just caused some initial
confusion.
Yeah,
Cool.
so I just wanted to get that clear. That's it.
Okay.
I do have a question. This is about Mercy. How involved with this has Mercy been?
From the beginning.
This is kind of club business. I mean, like, where's the line blurring on that one?
The line is blurring to where literally nobody in this fucking club was awake. So she was with us during the initial job.
Just wanted to make sure we got
She
that
was
out
also
there.
cornered in a clothing store by the fractured and told to stay out of it if she knows what's good for her. And then she called me and said she wanted to go do crime stuff with us.
I knew
She
I
has
liked
not
her for a
been-
reason.
She's not hunting. She's not hunting. She just got caught up in the middle of it. Basically.
Precisely. Yeah, she's been out. Basically, her involvement has been she's been out lockpicking and doing crime with us, and then they have rolled up on us, and she has fired back. That is the extent of her involvement.
And she participated in Overwatch for the meeting.
Yes, she participated in Overwatch for the meeting because KB was going to bed, and it literally just left me and JP. Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, I think from club it was just me and Gemma.
Actually, that's going to leave us with not nearly enough seats because we brought 4 fucking people here, pipes.
It was. I don't think it was really club business because it was also BQ involved. So it was just a job that, those 4 people got.
Yeah, it was.
Shot at.
It was,
So
it was also
she had the right to be involved.
It was also a job that got blasted out island-wide when it transpired. And once again, KB had initially told us she was getting ready to go to bed. And then she called us 20 minutes later and said she couldn't go to bed because she wanted to help find the thing. So,
Look, JP, this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. I did not mean that to come out as an attack. I'm very pissed off. A group of people who I thought were friends basically hunted down my jacket like prey. I'm extremely angry. And after Christmas, I'm going to burn down Mirror Park, at least that part of it, because I'm very angry. Very angry. So I'm not angry at you. I'm just angry. It just wasn't a very good situation. And so overall, I'm just really pissed off, and that's not a good thing to be. So
all right, I'm gonna switch it up now.
Yes, please. I just wanted to make that clear that I wasn't trying to attack him or anything.
Yeah, no, you good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Charlie, let's not beat on the dead horse anymore. I think I wanted to add this because I didn't see anybody, at least sending like documents. I just woke up to a message that said we're at war, and I was like, with who, with how? And then I got rolled up by a blue car, and then when they told me it was fracture, I was like, oh, I almost get shot this morning. If people are involved with something like this, I don't know, try to send a little document. We're at war of a fracture. You will hear more information TLDR, but be careful with this. I had to send a document to some people that didn't hear anything, and they were doing shit in the morning alone. So
I'm going to counter that. If you look at your text messages and you see we might be at war, it's also kind of your responsibility to reach out to somebody because there's 25 members of this club. That's the reason that I didn't personally send the document out. Because I'm not
I-
sending a
I
document out
did.
to 25 fucking people. I'll just put a general message and you reach out to me to get more info.
I did put out a document. I gave it mostly to command who were available. Thomas, you and Faye, you should have gotten it. I don't know if you guys taken a look at it, but I did make a document. I just wasn't able to make everyone because I'm sorry,
There's
the document
25
was
fucking
being
people.
a pain in the ass with the just disappearing names and stuff.
Yeah, documents good. However, documents to everybody is pain in the ass and hard to do. So it's
To
fucking
be
fun
honest,
both
I
ways.
you know I don't like texting. Hey, who are we? Who are we warning? You know, I don't like texting that.
Yeah, but you could wake up and call somebody. You wake up and be like, hey, what's that about? Okay. Does anybody else have questions about the activities of the weekend? Because after we're done with the questions section, we're going to get into the what do we want to do section.
Nope, I got nothing.
Dad, I know a lot of this is new for you. Are there any polls of things that you have not heard so far, etc.?
I've got questions, but I got things going on in my head.
Okay.
May I ask another question?
You may ask another question, yes.
Connor's thoughts.
Has any progress been made on the larger scale thing that has been going on? The bank, the guys with at the bank and all that.
We had our first attempt at it a couple of days back, maybe 4 days ago. We are waiting to take another stab at it. We have not had enough. We have not had a significant enough heist crew to get out there. So JP and I are both capable of queuing for jobs. So if we have more people who want to go out and attempt it, we can queue up and try to take another stab at it.
We did see something kind of curious today while we're lockpicking at the power station. There's two white cars that rolled up there. I don't know who. JP, do you know who was in those cars?
Beats me. It could be maybe Paradise. Because I saw the SG8 with like a Sultan with the orange neons. Earlier driving together. I could be wrong though. That's just an assumption.
They drove like right by us while we
Pretty
were
sure half
lockpicking.
of Paradise is in prison.
Yeah, most of Paradise is in jail for murder.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, they drove right by us and then went to the back of the power station, like back by the silos or whatever.
It was to the left of where the where we picked the cars, the parking lot, to the right side, past the big parking lot behind. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they were like on top of it. I heard Mercy said like they were on the roof.
Yeah, I saw one of them running around on top.
They may have just been running around looking for shit because I don't know. Everybody's very power locked as far as this is concerned, but there's a chunk of this that we have not gotten to yet. So okay.
Quick question. So the job that you guys were doing, this was like a citywide thing. You guys all got this stuff on your phone, yeah?
Yes, it was clues that went to the phone via like. You remember the old like Wold Boulevard notifications?
Yeah.
It was like an updated version of that. They were encrypted messages.
Okay. And DOMC were the ones who most likely shot first. They at least
Yeah, they
definitely
were-
shot without saying nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely saw them aim at Pipa as they rolled up and try and shoot
I think
at
with
the van.
DOMC is
I
we're not
definitely saw
friendly
that.
with them.
I
So
don't
if they're gonna
see anyone from
start
Fractured
blasting,
shoot
yeah,
that part.
there's no.
But I could be wrong.
If you were intending to meet with Diamond, why in Toledo?
Because her people had chased me down and shot me, so it was very frankly a political power play to have her come to us.
Sure. I just
They
would
should-
imagine that they would obviously feel. I mean, she would obviously feel like she's at a imbalance, so she was bringing people.
I mean, they chased me all the way to Polito and shot me down, so I figured it was an appropriate meeting spot.
Gemma wasn't in the van when she was being chased. She was in an independent car. And
Yeah.
they fucked off away from the
Independent.
van.
Okay.
Okay, to clarify, I was in my white Sultan Classic and I had no gun on me and they chased me for 2 miles shooting me. I was not in the target vehicle.
That's a
I
problem.
asked him about that, by the way, to Alex, and his thing was, they didn't want you to come back, and basically they were trying to eliminate before I got into a bigger problem for them.
I
That's
literally,
bullshit.
I had
That's a
literally
fucking
never fired
problem.
a fucking bullet at them. They're trying to. They are so. They're fucking Mirror Park PD.
Did they shoot
I'm just
down
gonna fucking say
DOMC
it.
like that?
Look, from everything that I've been told and everything that I heard, the fact that Gemma didn't shoot, DOMC shot, and the Fractured didn't shoot DOMC, that's a fucking problem. That's not chaos. That's chasing somebody down and shooting them like prey. And that's my last statement on it. I'm sorry. I'm just really angry.
Dad, do you have further questions? Sorry, I got very heated at that moment.
That's all good. I'm trying to piece everything together. You're your own vehicle. You're just getting shot at. You have no. You're not popping shots back.
I didn't even have a gun.
And they just drive by saying what'd you say they said?
I got her. She's down.
The people that shot first were DOMC, and the other people that shot were the Fractured. Our side didn't shoot at all during this. They just we just got
no.
shot.
Mercy shot
did
towards the
Okay,
bikes.
Mercy shot. Okay.
Yes, Mercy shot DOMC.
Okay,
And
that was
then
gonna be my next question: is if we did. Or
the
did not
next
shoot
thing
ourselves.
was Mercy did also shoot towards Fractured, but they started shooting it towards us first.
Yes,
So
Mercy
it was more of a
shot-
defense mechanism.
JP, did you have a gun?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any gun. I was trying to lockpick for a while to get a gun, but it was impossible.
So on
Yeah,
this
I got it.
particular day,
Club's
club
a little light.
had no guns. We have since rectified that, but
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that we were light in the armory, so yeah, I'm just checking. All right. I don't have any more questions on that. We can move on for a minute. Go into whatever else. If I have anything else, I'll
Oh,
come back
question.
later.
well, I mean, the next point is like, what would we like to do as a club? Are there any votes or propositions anyone would like to put on the table in relation to this, or is this an ongoing feud until such a time as we determine what we would like?
Well, I'll cut. Well, actually, JJ, you had a question. Hang on. What was your question?
Question is, can wait because it's fairly quick. If you
Then make it quick and ask the question.
isn't Cashdown part of the CVZ?
Who?
Cashdown Brave.
I don't know who that is.
I think so. Yeah, I believe he's CBC.
I think he's been hanging out with the Fracture too.
Oh.
He's been posting. He's been post when I went on a fucking Twin Steel deep dive, and he kept posting ATMs in Polito are looking mighty fine, and I think he put with Jason. Jason that
Was that recently or was that a while ago?
there was one on.
Okay.
There was one like 2 days ago.
Okay. Yeah, because I know CBC were like memeing about that for a while, but like Benji will frequently post, "I'm gonna go do crime in Polito" or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, opening it back up to the floor. Are there any propositions that anybody would like to put on the table in relation to this ongoing feud?
Well, if it's an ongoing feud and this will be continuing, what is it we want to resolve the feud?
I'm going to be completely transparent. I think that Diamond has already lost. Because she's lost the respect of 2 of her closest allied gangs, she's lost several of her best friends, she's lost her girlfriend. I think that Diamond Tate, the individual, has already lost. The question becomes, what would we like to see out of this insofar as a resolution with a fracture is concerned? Very transparently speaking, I think we have a lot of energy left in our gas tank right now because, realistically speaking, only 2 members of our club have even been actively involved in this conflict.
Yeah, bad time. Christmas. Holidays.
So there's a lot of gas left in the tank for us yet. I will also say that I'm not terribly interested in being in conflict with people who are putting on armor plates in the middle of conversations and shooting us after SpongeBob quotes. So, you know, I've got better ways to spend my time personally. So if there is something that someone would like to suggest as an alternative.
Caveat to that is the last couple wars we've been in, we've called after like 2 fucking days. And even if we have good reasons, if we do that with this, it's gonna make everybody think that they can just do what the fuck ever. Like, because we have to consider how the last few conflicts we've been in have gone.
Yeah, we also have to consider they came up or wherever y'all were at the clothing store and shot. I mean, I know that you guys had the other engagement later, but did y'all take them all out, or was it like a piece of peace?
We got one.
We dropped one. They left their boy behind, and apparently they just went and grabbed somebody else because 4 of them were just sitting outside of Benny's waiting. About 20 minutes later, they left their boy behind. All 4 of us got out. So right now they've had one where they shot us like fucking fish in a barrel of a clothing store. We have one where we put one of their boys down. And that's about it insofar as active conflict is concerned.
Keep in mind that if you're driving around and you get in a shootout and cops showed up, would you rather just leave because you're gonna get shot? The cops are not gonna allow you to keep shooting.
Yeah, we have heard before now recently that cops are just shutting that down. They don't sit by and let people just shoot out. They will come in and start trying to clean.
Yeah, that happened because of Paradise and Blocks got shot at after numerous warnings, and they gang up on the police and they call up their war just to go after the police. So the police started saying no more letting gang wars happen.
Yeah. Basically they treated it like the old Southside Wars, where the moment the cops show up, they just turned and started shooting cops.
Well, so we come back then full circle, I believe, here to what is it that we're seeking the resolution of this in the long run? Because I don't think we're gonna have. I don't think we're backing down right now.
I have a proposition. I have one that's a funny one and one that's a serious one. From the VQ side, Piper has always had a joke where she said that she is going to take Alex White's car. I think it would be really funny to demand that he transfer, even if it's a shitty car, even if it's like an Emperor beater, he gives us a car.
Would be funny.
Because funny, and he's the one person who's actually taken accountability, so taking like, I don't know, like a fucking $4,000 scooter from him would be pretty funny. On a more serious note, I think demanding arms from them, which we can use to fuck up the OMC, since they are the ones who actually started this.
You know, I'm gonna say this real quick myself.
Yeah.
I'll be down to just go out there and fucking try at least to shoot them. But I also want to say that we're also in the middle of the holidays, and I know a lot of people are gonna be, you know, trying to, you know, work on that. So I also try to look at it from that side. Me personally, I would like to go and try to fuck them over at least once. But I also agree that it would be funny maybe doing that plan that you just said.
Well, and these are like long-term war
Yes.
quote-unquote war demands as well. Yeah, they could be just resolution options that we approach later if we feel that we have tank left in the gas, then
I guess
gas
so.
left in the tank.
Do we ask, you know, club members who are here? You know, do you guys feel like you have gas in the tank?
Fuck yeah, I do.
I'm down. As much as I am biased towards it, because there's my brother there or whatever, I don't want OMC to back down. We backed down, or no, we didn't back down, but we had a few losses with CBC and Diamond Dogs. I wanna do this strong.
Can I just make a point? Is that it doesn't matter if they have better shooters, as long as we as a club together, trying to fight these people that are trying to put us down. You know, have a bit more sass in your pants.
Yeah, I'm going to say something very loudly. We do not win this war by putting more of them like in the fucking dirt. They can feel victorious about their like GG good luck next time bullshit that they like spout off after a gunfight. We win this by winning the political battle, which we are already ahead on. So, as far as I am concerned, the fact that this war is even happening is a victory for us, because they have already lost a lot in relation to this.
So
Yeah, their
did they
weapons are
get the stuff
compound.
that was in the van?
No one
up,
did.
Speak with your chest.
No one got the stuff in the van. Okay.
Yeah, the cops came around. I heard from Alex, and I think Jason also said that cops came around and then just they got it before they could anyone else could dip. So they just like dipped, and then apparently DOMC got blasted by the cops. So get fucked.
Okay, so we have gas left in the tank. We want to take this a couple more rounds. Is anyone opposed to me reaching out to Diamond in relation to setting, let's say, very select terms of engagement? For instance, no picking people off solo, no doing shit at businesses, etc. Because the last thing we want is people rolling through PSP shooting people or rolling up to gay van shooting people. And the last thing we want is Alex White waking up trying to go pull his car out of the fucking Davis garage and he just gets clapped by himself. So.
Yeah, I imagine setting some terms like, listen, this is tough because this is holiday. You know, I don't even know how active I will be this week. Just where we're sitting. I think a lot of people here are like that. So maybe set terms of like, I don't know, you know, no solo huntings. I don't know. Do we need to reach out and be like, hey, we're ringing the bell? I don't know.
I feel like reaching out is, I don't know,
Defeats the
weird.
purpose.
Yeah,
No,
that
it's-
defeats the purpose.
I would say, yeah, this isn't like the Civil War fucking musket battles at dawn. As neat as that might be,
I would say they just see a
hold on,
group.
write that down.
Can-
That might be
can we-
that might be a good ending battle.
Okay.
Snowballs at
I
dawn.
think like if you see a group, at least like 3 people, that's fair game.
Yeah, we say group of 3 or more, or 3 or more, or 2 cars? Question mark, something like that.
Alright.
So that way it doesn't turn into like if you have 1 or 2 people out lockpicking, you're just getting fucking clapped every time that you try to do something.
Okay.
And
then
same thing on their end.
for everyone, as a reminder, when the club is at war, we are in our cuts. We are in our club cars. We can swap to other vehicles, like if we're doing jobs and stuff. But we still need to be discreet for any particular jobs we're working on. But keep your cuts on if you have a cut. Make sure you are identifiable as a club member. I know that puts a target on your back, but them's the rules.
I have
Yes, sir.
one little idea. I know I'm just a small voice in the wind, but there is a play you could do here to push to get weapons from the front and then use kind of the political stance of everything that happened and then turn that power against the DOMC or whatever for being the initiators of the chaos. To like
Well, Cyrus is
not necessarily team up with the fractured, but like
Utilize their arms against the DOMC.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was the thought process that I had. If we demanded like 10 or 15 guns, for instance.
Pretty sure Gemma
just
said though.
not small, but not a lot. And then we immediately turn around and use those for DOMC. Because, and we paint the clear picture that we have realized that the fractured were not the initial aggressors, they were just the dumb fucks who did not pay attention and escalated things. And that DOMC was the problem child, as it were.
I want them to think that they're in the clear, honestly. Let them think that, yeah, nothing's happened with them because they're in the clear, and then we fucking surprise them.
So JP, you're thinking is a couple more days of rounds with the fractured, and then we approach the table and make that offer, and then we go for DOMC.
Yeah, and I want to like fucking throw them up. I don't know. I want them to be surprised.
DOMC or fractured?
DOMC. Like, I mean, like whenever Fractured ends, or what, like, you know, whenever we're, like, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but whenever that does happen, I think we surprise DOMC.
Okay. To clarify for anyone who's listening here, Cyrus is basically saying we do some diplomatic shit, maybe play out another fight or two, bruise each other's faces up, you know, handshake it over it, exchange some guns, and then turn around, maybe not together or together, whatever works out, shoot DOMC.
I mean, all of this is because of them fucking shooting without saying anything, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree entirely.
Wait, is there also last
I
thing?
don't.
Is there any connection between DOMC and the Fractured? Like, do they have any ties, friendships? They hate each
They
other.
hate each other, but
out
apparently
twice.
they love each
No.
other now. They love each
Yeah,
other now.
they've done jobs together. That also there's been seen by hanging out with DOMC today, apparently.
Yeah.
Another
There were-
take. I
think they've
think
kind of gone like just to put a note on it. I think they've kind of gone like us and CBC, where they had a war and now they kind of have an agreement.
yeah. I think I don't know how much Fracture would be willing to join us. From what I'm understanding, is if we de-squash, it would be like that. Like, I don't think they're gonna work with us to get DMC down.
Well, I'm
That's
thinking
what I
more
think.
of like a mind fuck, because you could also tee up DOMC to be like Fractured sold you out, and then get DOMC pissed off at the Fractured and send Fractured into a war with DOMC while we save a bunch of money and get guns out of the initial conflict that we have with the Fractured to start with.
I mean, let's just say it the way it is too. DOMC is a much more manageable conflict for us. That's fucking easy mode. However, that being said, the Fractured have their own sins in this, and that is basically what Alex has already admitted to: the chasing down, the not paying attention, the shooting me in the fucking back while I'm driving away and not in the target vehicle.
Yeah.
So the Fractured have their own sin in this. The question is, you know, again, like Dad and JP are saying, do we continue to bruise each other's faces a little bit before we put something on the table?
I think we do.
I agree. Okay, not to rush this, but apparently my Polito house is ready to be purchased.
Yeah. Also, another thing with that Polito house, apparently it's felonies within the last 60 days. They can get one regardless if they have felonies, but the interest rates will be higher. Again, based on felony charges within the last 68 days. It is not based on all-time charges. So if you have a felony in the last 68 days, then yeah, that might be an issue. But if it's based on recent charges, not all time, basically. Apparently, Mercy just sold the house to Atta.
Oh, yeah, I think my last felony was actually 60 days ago.
I don't know
Well,
when mine
before
was.
we adjourn, then we should figure this out. So if we're talking about doing terms, let's make sure that both sides, our side will understand that, you know, someone here will need to reach out to them to, you know, make this doable, to make sure that they understand not to just pick up solos and etc. What's up, Jason?
This is unrelated to the war or houses or whatever it is. Has anyone gone oil fields recently to try and get guns for them?
Yes.
Yes, we didn't get jack
Have you guys
shit.
been attacked?
No.
No.
I've tested it. I'm 95% sure they are docile.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like, I went through a big group of 9.
Interesting.
Like, they had 4 groups in each corner.
Were you by yourself, Jason?
Yes.
I think that's maybe why. I think we just need to make sure we're doing it like, you know, we're pickpocketing them one by one.
I didn't know if it was important or whatever, but I'm gonna test it tomorrow, and to make sure that I'm 100%. But I think they are docile now.
All right.
Did you get any guns?
I got 3 this morning.
Okay.
That's my guy.
Yeah,
got another 3 yesterday.
He supplied 6 to fucking 11 last 2 days. So.
Also,
No, you're doing good. I was just seeing like maybe they're docile and will get guns now, or yeah.
Yeah, they still give guns there. Their quality's not great though, so you could probably get like most of them are gonna be like near breaking quality. I had 2 that were above par, basically.
All right. Good shit,
Okay.
Whittaker.
Are there any terms of the war that individuals would like to suggest now? Other than the two we've already talked about, nothing at businesses and no solo hunting.
Like,
or three
Can we
groups of
just
3 or more.
have it right now? Don't take sentimental items or be a dick like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'd hope they wouldn't, but given that they're quoting fucking SpongeBob, who knows?
Make that understood. Although I'm pretty sure that they'll understand. And then I know
about the
we're not
guns
talking
on
about
them?
beating any dead horses or anything like that, but real quick. Alright, guys.
But their weaponry. They have one.
Weaponry's free game. Anything that you would consider equipment for war, radios, vests, weapons, etc. That's free game to take. Also, good luck fucking robbing them in the first place, because I only have 2 spots in my fucking pockets to take things in the first place. So.
And you know, I know JP, like you said, you get your biases, your brothers over there. It sounds like you've got some friends over there. While we're at wartime, it is what it is. Your club is on
I'm
one
locked
side
the fuck
over
in.
there.
Don't worry, I got you.
He's all bricked up, guys. He's all bricked up.
Does anyone have any complaints or anything that they want to share? Any concerns about this? Any opinions that they're just kind of waiting right now?
My side.
Huh?
Not from my side.
Okay. Ellen?
I'm gonna propose a diamond because this is something we did during the CPC war, and I think it was healthy for us. I'm gonna propose a diamond that we have a parlay sometime on the 26th or the 27th, where we once again discuss whether or not we want to continue this conflict. And that way, this does not become an eternal war, and we have communication from both sides. So I will reach out to her with these 3 suggested things: no sentimental item robbing, nothing at businesses, no solo hunting, live for groups of 3 or more. And we will see if they agree to those terms.
I will say if they do agree to those terms, that means don't use Gogo's and Gabe as a hangout spot. Like,
Yes,
'cause
don't
otherwise that's
fucking
just being shitty.
Yeah, don't fucking shelter yourself there. Go there to get your food, go there to get your fucking cars fixed, and then go back to what you were doing.
If they're not around when you guys are around, keep other stuff that you're doing or your focus. The club is still getting back up on its feet. Help get guns, help get resources, materials we might need. If you're
Also,
working on
please
banks,
check
get yourself
in.
a bank card. Yeah, right now since it's wartime, check in when you wake up. Unless you're just genuinely waking up to send a text message or something, just so people know you're awake and you don't get nabbed, shot, or whatever.
Yep.
Other than
Okay.
that,
we're done
sounds
here.
Like we're adjourned, I think.
Yeah. If you have been saving for a Polito house and you want to get your name on the books or check your fucking loan rates or whatever, then Sean is in town. So
Also, another thing, Jaleese just texted me saying, "Where you at, baby girl? I think these guys are hunting, so please keep an eye on. Be careful."
Okay, I got a compound to burn down.
I've got to go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one.
See you, Jason.
Gemma, do you want to set up a fort? Just like.
Also, just real quick.
why don't you do that actually?
Alright, who's
It
sticking around?
Sounds like Charlie wants fucking blood. I am sticking around, but I would like to go buy my house.
Yeah, I'll be around for at least a few hours.
Okay, they have the keys. That's good. I just wanted to make sure that they had the keys before we dipped.
Keep we all good?
Yep. Oh, well, I just really want to get in the car.
You're really eager to climb in.
Just waiting on Corbin getting in. Do you want to go talk to Sean now about the houses stuff, or?
Yeah, it may help for us to get some insight, actually.
Yeah, get the price of it, and then say that we're going to put in for a loan. I don't know how it goes, but I'd rather do it now than. Maybe we're just waiting.
I'm not too sure what all is involved, so I'm curious to find out. So yeah, being able to grab his attention before I go sleep, that would be pretty brave.
It's late for you. You could be around tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'll text you when I roll out of bed, because like I say, I got a little something for you. I was going to leave it closer to
Okay.
Christmas, but given current circumstances, I guess we'll give it to you now.
Okay. But my interest peaked.
Oh. Like I've always said, not that I don't care for yourself.
I know.
Conor just went shit.
See all the Christmas decorations I put up?
I did. I do stick my head into the Southside house when Gabe is too manic to do any paperwork.
Where the fuck am I going? I don't know where I'm
I
going
don't
in the snow.
Just follow the pink car. You got it. Okay.
Fuck's sake.
We made him back at the road.
It's a road. Yeah, I found it.
If you want, I can talk to Sean about it. You want to go bed? Especially if you're going back down to the south side.
I want to get some of the info, so I will be there, but if you can do most of the talking, so
Yeah,
I don't have to dig around in my brain for questions.
He can't hear you.
I got your keys.
Ooh, thank you. Yeah, I'm always down to throw my club car in if we need 4 doors.
Appreciate it. All right. Time to get down to business.
Where is this business happening exactly?
I don't know. Oh, nice. We can all be cops.
Free gun? Free handcuffs?
I did say no more Eddie, though. I quite like Eddie.
Wait, where'd you see no more Eddie?
At the end of it?
I see Mayor Eddie.
I'm gonna call Ren because I'm pretty sure that Sean's busy.
Okay.
That and Connor does a lot of business with Ren.
Hey Connor, what's up?
You know what this call is about.
Polito House now?
A little birdie. Well, I need to know some details. I'm looking at 102 Polito Boulevard. It's the one
Okay.
that's directly across from Gabe. I want to know what's the price.
What was the address again?
It should be 102 Polito Boulevard. You might need to come up here if you can, because I've tried to check that that's the correct address, but I'm stupid. You know this.
There's a chance it is sold. Because I can't find
Already?
it. You'd be surprised. It happened to me with the house I was going to buy.
I would be surprised because I know that there's a Polito interest form that went around many a times.
The interest is pointless. It's first come, first serve. So Matt Breeze, if he wanted to and he had the money, he can show up and buy one of those houses like he said he would.
Well, if he does, I'm pretty sure he will show up to bullets out his door every time he walks out.
No, please do.
Like that's. I know that the FIB were fucking poking around this.
102 Palito?
Boulevard, yeah.
By the time I write P, it's gone.
That's insane.
You'd be surprised. My house was stolen because McKinsey World sold it mid-meeting before we could say, yeah, you can sell it to someone.
Can you find out, who owns it?
I know exactly who owns it.
No, I meant the 102. I know who owns. I'm sure you've looked up who owns your house.
I can't. I used to be able to. They took that away in the MDW. Yeah, because I see Palito Boulevard 104, 107, 108. That's it.
There's no way they've sold these three. If they've sold these three houses to FIB, there's gonna be issues.
If that's the case, they're asking for a party at the FIB building.
No, people are just gonna get shot an awful lot. So you can't see 104. You can't see.
I can see
103.
104. I can see 107, and I can see 108.
Huh. Alright, that's fine. Fuck it. Do you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say something I regret. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I might see if I can't talk to Sean to see if he knows anything more about who's got them. Because it's people not in the community that have just come up here to buy houses because they can buy houses.
That is how it's going to be. We are not entitled to stop them because it's not, somebody from the community. But what we are entitled to do, as of recent, where we came to a conclusion, is, asking questions like, so what do you want in this house? Have you talked to the community, got to know them? So if they didn't, it's not like that's a reason to stop them. It's for us to know. It's good to know. But say if there's somebody that's, they're literally giving us purposeful, like, there's clear hints that the only reason they want to buy the house is to fuck with somebody, say with you guys, and we get even a hint of it, we actually have the right to refuse them.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing, it's not just yous,
Yeah. Real estate is apparently very low quality.
Yeah, no worries. Well, cheers for the heads up. I'm going to try and maybe talk to Sean about it, because maybe it's just system fuckery,
The usual. I'm in Polito, by the way.
I can't see jack shit because it's snowy as all fuck. Is this you?
Where's 104? We're in the sunrise.
You are not who I thought. Sorry,
turn
mate.
around. Nope. Honey, turn around. Waypoint.
Yeah, I saw it. It's just been 180.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna run across the road. Don't kill me. I see lights. Never mind, it was just a street lamp. Yes, I see
There
you.
you are. This is lovely. This is lovely.
Oh, it fucking would have been. Yeah, so it's this house here.
Wait, what? Wait, which one is this? This is 102.
It should be, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were showing 104. Never mind. Yeah, 102. It's gone. Weird, someone lives in here.
Huh. Okay.
I wish I could check who. Wait, actually, what if it was us? Hold on. I doubt it.
But... I'm just gonna be, that's a fairly shitty system.
Yep. Amen.
I'm gonna be honest, if it's
Procopio Drive, 102
Who bought
Procopio
103?
Drive, Gemma.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
Sean
fine.
must have sped over here. Jesus.
Yeah, well, of course he's going to make sure that his sister gets her house, which I can completely understand.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they can do that. Only some
So
have
you
got
don't
their
know
fucking
who
dream.
got the 102?
Nope.
No, god damn it. That's fine. Thanks very much.
Oh, Tammy did Niles Beans at Mirror Park, of course.
Have fun, guys. Appreciate you coming up.
No worries,
Well, I'm not going to say anything. House has been sold, so fuck it.
You need. Hey, wait, what?
Yeah, house has been sold, so I don't know.
What do you mean the house has been sold?
It's been sold. I don't know how clear I can be. Sorry, I'm not pissed at you. I'm pissed at the situation.
The one we've been waiting so many months for?
Yep,
And have been on
it's
so many
sold.
lists as first priority for?
Well, not even first priority. It's been sold. There's nothing we can do about it. So you may as well just go to fucking bed, because I bet you by tomorrow all the houses will be sold. So who gives a fuck? Connor's pissed.
Okay, well, that's.
We'll see if Shen still needs a lift.
Shen's with Prime. He'll be back in just a second.
That's fine. I was just going to call to see if he needed a lift. I will text him back and let him know that. Yeah, well, that's what it is. Not really much we can do. We may as well head to the south side. But apparently the only place we'll be living.
Waited so long for this.
Yeah, well, the government doesn't care that you waited.
So fucked up. That is so incredibly fucked up. Okay, well. Not much we can do about that, I guess.
Well, I would say go and look to see if there's any other houses that you like, but give it an hour, they're probably also going to be fucking sold, so I don't care. Yeah, I know you wanted to stay up for the conversation, Sal, but it's pretty pointless.
Okay.
It's late enough. I'll give you that thing tomorrow when I'm in a better mood. I don't feel like doing it now.
That's fair. Waited so long just to get crushed is fucking wild. Okay, well, I'm gonna. Hey, Abby,
Yeah.
how's it going? Well, I'm gonna hit to sleep before I fall asleep in the snow somewhere.
Drive safe down the road.
I'll try.
Hey, give him a hug because he's annoyed and he realizes he's coming off at a deck. It was 102 Polito Boulevard, but it's sold already. Well, there's no fucking point in working too hard, because what are we working towards? Sorry, I think within like a minute of the house marking opening up here, someone's already bought the house that we would like. So I'm not in a good mood. Well,
Literally why I was like, does anybody have the old sheet? Because I don't want to buy somebody's house.
hell, anyone can buy anyone's house, or not anyone's house. Anyone can buy any house they want in the state, regardless. So
Right, but I'm a member of this community, and I'm going to respect other members of the community.
no, I get
Just
that.
'cause I-
Hopefully, it is someone in the community, but I'm just saying that could well be someone from the south side who already owns 3 houses has just come up and bought another one. So that's what I mean by anyone in the state can buy any house they want, irregardless. I get where you were coming from, Dr. Normal, where, you know.
I also
wanna
understand
buy
the
a house.
frustration of, you know, our community being completely destroyed.
Nice to see you.
Hi, Kiki.
So violent.
You like RKO'd her kind of.
I did have to stay still.
Crashed. Ivy.
Yes.
Quick one. Do you have any houses that you have in mind for buying in Paleto?
Look at the
We
little paw prints
wanted
in the snow.
106.
I know, they're adorable.
You should see what happens when she runs around on the beach. Or 110 or 110. But if
do you wanna-
106 is 427,000, then 110 is going to be even more.
True.
That's the Polito house list I have.
Don't worry.
It's just not mine.
They're just going to sell houses to whoever. This list means very little, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, but it's what I want.
It's supposedly the list that Paisley gave to someone way back in the day, but
I'm
who
taking
knows?
your cat, Eli. Ivy.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I'm.
Excuse the fuck out of me?
And politely,
Why are you
making
more
you
mad
feel
about me
bad
taking
for
the cat
buying
or
him and
mistaking you for
Paisley's
Eli?
house.
What? How'd you mistake her for Eli?
It's because so KB said that Ivy and Eli, and my brain was like, last name. Stop glaring at me, bruh. It's a joke. I promise.
You get a hold of Charlie.
Jesus, what
Oh my god.
Throwing it back.
Prime, did you get a hold of Charlie?
Charlie's, I think, at the
Good job, Cleo.
Go-Go's. Ah.
At the Go-Go's.
No, get away
I'm gonna
from
be
me.
honest, guys.
Get
That
away from
really saps my want to be live. It's just
Ivy's
frustrating.
30. What the hell? There we go.
I don't really care about the pixel money or the house or anything. As a singular point, it would have been nice to have been able to purchase a house.
Oh my
in Paleto.
god! No, no, no!
So, what's the point of the pixel money if there's nothing to buy with it? You know?
Shit, I thought I got you. Yeah, that's a fair one.
You know, I did that to Edmund Bean too.
That's funny.
He tried to tackle me about
Make me food.
You see that, Kukuru? But I'm over it. I wasn't overly invested in the houses. If this is what people want to do, then I just don't care. Just let them fucking do it.
Please, I'm asking nice.
Hopefully, people get houses that they want. I personally am just
Okay, everyone that's
over it. Because if we hadn't had church tonight, I wouldn't have been awake, so I wouldn't have got the house anyway. So, you know, it is that. More likely the FIB. Or maybe it was a Paleto resident. If it was a Paleto resident, great. If it was the FIB, because they've been looking at those 3 houses, then it's just shitty.
Can you add Billy to the group app? I still can't give people roles
In what?
in the group app.
No,
Like I can hire him, but I can't give him a role.
Cyrus has a role.
Is he already hired?
Yeah, I hired him. He's a probie.
Oh, okay. He just didn't have everything then.
Oh, I
just gave him
literally
the
just
master
hired him on and then did nothing else with him. He's not showing in here as a fucking probie though.
Has he accepted the invite?
I don't know. I told him to accept it and he went, "Oh, shiny button. What the fuck is he?" Look, I get everyone's been waiting for houses. There's very limited supply. Completely understand. People want houses. There's always going to be some kind of disappointment. As they say, as a wise man once said, it is what it is. And there's no point in ruminating on it anymore. I don't have Cyrus's fucking number, do I? Yeah, it is. It's just shitty. Well, you know, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. There's no point. Fuck it, he wouldn't even type that. He's too annoyed. We were looking for Cyrus's number. Is he in here? She call him Billy, did she? They add him to the group chat. So that's Valentina, so we need to save her number. But yeah, it is what it is. Like I say, it happens all the time. We got the tulip. That was the main thing. We got our tow trucks, which you can't fucking drive because it costs too much to fill them with fucking gas. But we have them. Just need to grab her name. Just in this. No, I think I just copied her number again, didn't I? Pretty sure it's the number that I don't have in here is fucking Cyrus's. No, he's not in this one. He's in the library. Are you Cyrus?
Hello?
Cyrus,
Hello,
do you
can you
want
hear
a
me?
job?
Yeah, I just accepted the group invite.
Yeah, have you accepted the job thing? The one that said, come on as a probie?
Yeah. Ivy just told me. I wasn't aware I needed to click that, but I am now. I clicked it.
Okay, no, that's good. All right, just calling to make sure.
Yeah, I'll figure out a time to link up with y'all. I'm gonna
Don't worry
read
about it
through
this
the
side of
stuff tonight and
Christmas.
tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just busy tonight, but I'll get around to it.
Yeah, well, we would prefer, not work if you're going to be out and out hunting and shit out there, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just looking
yeah,
some
of
chill
course.
time. You can open
Okay.
off, or you can be in the shop when other people are working. We'll get you
All
up to
right.
mechanic as fast as possible, okay?
Sounds good.
No worries. Bye now.
I appreciate it, Connor. Thank you.
That's Cyrus's number. I was going to go to some towing out there, but guys, I apologize. I'm not really in the mood. I am actually getting sick. So I have a headache. My throat's killing me. That's just put any want out of me at the minute. But I'd probably be around tomorrow because we're going to give Sal his gift. And yeah. Thanks for chilling. Sorry it kind of ended in a bit of a funk. But seeing as there's a few years here, let's throw yous over to someone else who's having a bit of a better time of it. Or getting tortured. Is Sean live? Damn, Sean is not live. I can't send you there. Let's see. Let's send you over to XCOM. He plays Cyrus. And again, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, church is always really boring on my stream, mainly because I want to listen to what's happening and I don't want to talk over people. So, I'm very quiet. Also, I think I once accidentally hot mic during church and it freaks me out that I'll do it again. Highly embarrassing. But go say hi to XCOM. He plays